Hello everyone, this is Todd Plymouth, and I'm presenting more information about my GIS application using ESRI. So I was struggling trying to find useful maps for my rock-based laboratory and rock types. And as I was searching around online, I found uh, a product that's free for educators through ESRI, and it's their geoinquiries collection, as you can see here. Um, and they have them on a variety of topics. They're definitely multidisciplinary, as you can see. Um, and we're going to be focusing on the earth sciences section. I found a great one here. And when I go through the earth sciences section, I found one about rock types. And when I clicked on that, I found this really open-ended, inquiry-based um, outline for laboratory activity. I really like these because it doesn't tell me what to do. It's not a step-by-step recipe of how to complete the activity. It really leaves it up to you, the educator. This might be challenging for a new teacher. Um, it might just take more time. But for me, I've been teaching more than 10 years. This is perfect for me. And what I did is I took these ideas, these questions, um, for example, the engagement, what does the term metamorphic mean? And explore, it asks you to click on different areas of the map. And explain, it talks about working with the different buttons, turning the layers off and on, things I've already been doing. And so what I was able to do is to take these ideas, and come up with a lab activity where students can um, work throughout this process. It's guided for them, and um, they can submit this when they're completed as a laboratory activity, which would work towards the 1,200 minutes that are required for them to successfully complete any Regents level class in New York State. So in this lab, or in this activity, it has multiple layers, and I'm going to focus on the North American rock types here, you can see. And from those rock types, students can click on them, and they can see the different colors and what they represent. So they can see igneous volcanic rocks. If they click on it, that will zoom in, and they can see the different types of igneous rocks. And one of the things I ask them to do is to try to differentiate between the plutonic rocks, those that form inside the earth, and extrusive rocks, those that form on the surface of the earth. And what students can see is the extrusive ones here have very fine grains, whereas I've already clicked on it. The intrusive ones, as we can see, have very large grains. As they cool slowly, those crystals have time to develop and grow. So that's one of the things they're going to be doing with this. Another part of this is they can, and I really like that this has been prepared for me. I would not have been able to do this as a relatively inexperienced user of this application. They have pin marks on here. When I click on the pin, I can see an example of a type of rock on the Earth's surface. So we can see here's a halite or rock salt, and it talks about how it's mined as a mineral. I can click on these next three are really interesting. It has a different types of coal. So it has anthracitic coal, and details how it forms and its uses, the bituminous coal, and the last is going to be right here, I believe, the lignite. So it, in part of the laboratory activity, asks students to differentiate the different types of coal and their usefulness, as they're not all created equally. It also talks about how, let's see, double clicking, that should be single clicking. Talks about how they formed, as well as the historical environment of the United States. So the types of rocks can tell you about the Earth's history. So I was trying to recreate the wheel, and fortunately I discovered that ESRI has some great information that I can use as a template, as a format for my inquiry-based labs, and it's really helped me out with this specific laboratory activity I was really struggling finding quality maps with rock types on it. So I have it. And if you are interested, you can see the website right here at the top. Um, if you're interested in using uh, geographic information systems in your classroom or in your projects. All right, thank you, everybody, and I hope you have a great day.